Yo, yo, what's up, Julio? So this is section two, part two, excuse me, of your two-part series. This is section three, so this is all tracking data results. Obviously, you know what this is. We just got to think through this a little bit, I think, as far as how we want to display it. But essentially, there's going to be the only thing, I guess, in addition to this is they're going to have their monthly part, right? That's where it's going to grab the image of, that one image, the stuff they're writing down, and then also in the actual categories, their life categories, it's going to be scoring that. I think we're just going to leave that as like bubbles for now, and not do maybe 10 bubbles, but do like 5, and maybe they're worth 2 or something like that. I want to figure that out. I just want to make sure that there's not a lot of room for error of, making sure that it grabs data quickly. So anyway, and then they've got the weekly, they've got their workflow score, they've got the most important, they got their wellness, and they got their fun. So it's going to automatically grab that. So it's a place that they're going to be able to see all their data. And then, obviously there's the manual way of doing it. So, the button to scan. So as soon as the app opens up, or if they open up the app, we have to make it easy for them to find the place where they can actually scan everything. So there's really 2 things on this one. One is the tracking, and then it's sort of their data / results. And then, we want to make this to a point where we can basically see their personal data, right? We can see the global, so all users. And I'm thinking the types. It's the most important thing for data. So, like 33% of blah, 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 so different types. And then their friends, right? Just like what Headspace does. And then, these are obviously little things that I think we can add in there is, making sure that we're able to use Siri feature, I think just for the marketing purpose. So, tell Evo I did blah, 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 my most important thing. So finding a way to do that, again, if it was like tens of thousands of dollars, I wouldn't do it. But if it's like $1,000 to put it in the app, just because, some people will use it. I don't think a lot of people honestly will. Well, you know what? I think in the beginning they probably won't, but 2 years from now, whatever, more people will be using stuff like that with Siri. And then the results section is basically going to be, a space where they can get a PDF they can access. So they can see what their looks like, and their friends, like part of the subscription, stuff like that would be their friends and their team. So they'll be able to see. So we're gonna have friends here, but we're also gonna put team down below it, because we're gonna put teams. We're really gonna focus going into this on teams and relationships, because I think that's the biggest part of being able to leverage and use this data. And then section 4. And this is, I'm going to put sections, but these are obviously just like tabs in the actual app, and we just got to figure out the best way to put it. So the focus center, that's going to be, we've talked about this, you've seen pictures of it. It's just going to be the 30, 60 minutes. We might do 30, 45, 60, something like that. And then what's going to happen is there's going to be, a sound. So it's like 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's all going to be gamified. And Focus at Will also is going to be, so they're going to be providing their soundtrack, which is going to be amazing. So that thing is just showing, I think I had a representation of this before, but it was like right in the middle, the countdown timer. And then depending on how many you did, it was like a scoreboard. It went up, linearly. So that's a focus. And then as far as a premium subscription, so, we're going to probably do somewhere between $7 and $12. We're going to do tokens. We're going to start right off the bat with the language of tokens, because we can actually put a cryptocurrency with real tokens in here and incentivize them to evolve, which is what I want to do. That's the big play here. So basically, yeah. So quiz tokens, they're going to get with those tokens the ability, and they get more. Obviously, sharing. They get maybe 3 if they are a subscriber. They get playing, and I think where this will be great too for subscription is if they can give tokens for their friends to take the quiz, like to get the full assessment or something like that. So anyway, then the content, audios, video content. You see all this in front of you. I guess need to read it, but essentially it's sort of the maximum stuff, and we're gonna play with this. I actually want to have a meeting on it once we get some screens, because we'll have to decide where we want that line to be. And then, and then go from there. So future, V2, V3, here's some other parts. There's a lot of things that we want to do. Essentially, we want the thing to get a little smarter every single time, right? So we got to figure out how to, and that this isn't in here. This is why I wanted to do it visually, but we're gonna do it this way because you'll be able to get a better drawing. But like, imagine it prompts up a question at the end, near the end, that you're working, and it's basically like, did these things, which one of these things made you have a better day today? So if it's just positive and it has like friends, right? It has, by focused. It has, I stayed to my schedule. Whatever. We name like the top 4 or 5 things, right? And so the key is to make it easy for them just to boom, put in there. And so it's getting smarter and smarter and telling them. So I want to make sure that's in there. That's, to me, a really core feature of this thing, because I don't think it's that challenging. And I want to make sure that, on a minimal scale, this thing is getting more intelligent. That's what AI is. And the whole mission of this really is being able to use your data for you. So we need to add something in there. I think this is the best templated way to do it. We'll just have to come up with the content, so you can just do mock, put something mock in there now. And then, yeah, let me know, man. Tomorrow I definitely want to catch up. Just text me in the morning. I'm up, ready to roll. Like your 9 o'clock time a.m. would be good. But just send me a text, let me know, and let's get on the same page about a bunch of things. And yeah, brother, here we go.